I would just ask the indulgence of the committee. Ms. Jacob is a very, very fine woman. She's never testified before. She is exceedingly concerned for many reasons. And if everybody could just be courteous in questioning her, I would really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
So I'd like to call Jessie Jacob. And your full name is?
Jessie Jacob.
And Jessie, you're a resident of Detroit?
Yes, I am.
So how would you describe how they treated you and how you reacted to it?
Oh, it is, they treated me like a criminal, humiliated me, harassed me, so intimidating. I mean, I couldn't, it was so bad. I mean, I really want to serve the city of Detroit very truthfully and sincerely. That's what I was doing all these 34 years I've been working with the city. My whole family, we are proud that we are working, me and my husband both are working for the city of Detroit. I never expected this kind of treatment. It was really, really bad.
Were you shocked at the level of crookedness that was going on and dishonesty?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Would you say, Jessie, that was an experience that you never expected to have, that much crookedness and dishonesty at the Detroit Center for Counting Votes? Were you shocked at the level of dishonesty and crookedness there?
Yes, I mean, the whole center was so kind of noisy.
That's my city, okay? And
Representative,
I know that's not true.
Representative.
I'm not, I love my city, Detroit.
Ma'am.
I've been with the city for 34 years. I've been serving the citizens of Detroit, so I'm so happy. They are all nice people. I'm not saying, they don't deserve this. They are nice people. My supervisor at the engineering department, I've been with the city for 34 years, from 2007 through 2010. I was the city engineer appointed by Comey Kilpatrick. And now I am the head engineer. I'm working with my supervisor and my director. They are all very nice people. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm talking about this, my experience when I worked at the elections, first time in my life, for 2 months, about 2 months, what I experienced. But as an employee of the city of Detroit, I am so grateful to them. I'm so thankful to each and every of my co-workers. They are all very nice. So please don't misunderstand me, Miss.
Ma'am, please direct your question to the chair.
Miss Johnson, please don't take it.
Representative LeGrand.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And ma'am, thank you for being here today. You said that for your peace of mind, you insisted that people provide ID. Are you aware that people in Michigan can vote without identification? In fact, I've always voted that way. You're not aware of that, ma'am?
Members of the audience, please, let's be respectful. Thank you.
Ma'am, are you aware of that, ma'am?
See, 0 to 14 days, 0 to 14 days, that is the restricted registration time. You have to have the ID and also the proof of residency. And if you don't have the driver's license, you have to submit an affidavit, and also you have to have a passport or something, photo ID. That's my understanding.
Okay, you're confused. Thank you.
Representative C.A. Johnson, why don't you go ahead?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Ms. Johnson.
Your name is Jessie
Jacob.
Jessie Jacobs. Is that your birth name?
Okay. My first name is Jessie when I was married, my husband's last name is Jacob. When I got married in 1983, 37 years ago, I had my maiden name. That's my dad's house name. It's a long name.
Can you spell it, please?
Representative, what is your question, please?
I'm asking the question.
Well, please ask.
She
it.
gave a lot of information. I just want to
understand.
know who
And-
she
Ma'am,
is.
Representative.
What's your
please-
first? What was your first name? What,
Jesse.
Jesse?
We're not here to intimidate people. I mean,
That's,
these
that's
are.
okay. That's okay.
Okay, I mean, we want to hear what happened. So Representative Camilleri, please proceed with your question.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Giuliani, before you
I'm going to
began,
gavel this. The question is for the witness. As I told you at the end, you're able to ask a question to Mr. Giuliani.
we have three people actually before our panel today. And each of them is
Representative,
before our panel. And
I'm
I know that you gave your power away to Mr. Giuliani to ask questions during this part of the testimony. That's fine. But it is now my right as a representative to ask a question of the people before our committee. This is not for
Representative,
this is
you're
not
out of order.
This is
If
not
you
Four
do not
Seasons
have a question,
landscaping. This is a committee
Representative-
of the state legislature. I should have a right to ask a question of who is before us.
I will allow you to ask a question at the end of Mr. Giuliani, as I stated at the beginning. If you have a question for the witness, Ms. Jacob, please ask it. If you don't, then I'm going to move on.
Ms. Jacobs, I know that you've given testimony previously. We've heard your story in the media. I know that you gave testimony yesterday as well. Judge Kenny in Wayne County Circuit Court,
May I ask?
Did
He
not
has-
give testimony yesterday.
I apologize.
Okay, yeah,
I
Representative,
apologize. I
please
apologize.
tell us your
That's
question.
very misleading.
You've asked a lot of misleading questions yourself, Mr. Giuliani. I
Representative
appreciate that.
Camilleri, please, what is your question?
My question, Ms. Jacobs, is Judge Kenny has ruled that your testimony in court is incorrect and not credible. So why should we believe anything that you said here today?
I'm not aware of any such ruling. She's never been a witness in court. It would have been impossible for a judge to
Your
rule.
affidavit was ruled
May I please finish?
incorrect and not
May
credible.
I have the courtesy of finishing?
No.
What,
She has never been a witness in court, so no judge could ever have assessed her credibility.
what is your question, Mr. Camilleri?
Why are we listening to your story here today if it has already been ruled incorrect and not credible by a judge in court?
It has not been ruled.
It has. Well, this is
Okay,
not a courtroom, Mr.
Representative,
Giuliani. This is a committee. Why do you keep objecting to what I'm saying here?
Representative, is there an answer to that?
Okay, you can go and ask the judge who denied that. Okay, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, thank you. We're going to move on.